Yeah. Welcome to the late night boxing talks. Yeah. Zuffa Boxing is back in the news. I did a video on it that I'm debating whether or not I want to upload it tonight after this live, or if I want to save it for the morning so y'all have something to watch or something to listen to in the morning. Y'all let me know in the comments. I'm going to ask periodically throughout the live if you guys want me to upload the video tonight, or if y'all want me to save it for the morning while y'all driving to work, doing y'all thing, going to the gym, what have you. Killer B, what it do? Santiago, que lo que, niño? So Zuffa Boxing is back in the news. And you guys know my perspective that the people that are arguing against the Muhammad Ali Revival Act are tantamount to worrying about zoning permits for a house that's on fire. The house is on fire. You understand? You're worried about things that are really not important in the greatest scheme of things, because this is about autonomy. You understand that that's what they're really arguing in favor of, a fighter's autonomy. But that autonomy is not being taken away, and I've said that many times. I'm going to end up repeating myself in this live and in the video I did, because the video I did pertains to, what happened in California with the California State Athletic Commission. Jonah, what it do? Bobby Light, what it do? Justino, what it do? Bobby, you think I should upload it tomorrow, bro? If you want, bro, y'all let me know. Y'all want me to upload it tonight or tomorrow? But when I see people arguing against what they did, that's really what it resembles. It's like arguing about zoning permits for a house that's on fire. The house is on fire. The major networks are gone. If not for Turkey and DAZN, right, there would be almost nothing on the schedule. So clearly something is wrong with the existing model and the way that things have been, if virtually every broadcaster has taken their money away. And it's like these people don't understand that relationship, that if the networks take their money away and they don't work with these promoters, we end up with less boxing. And you're seeing that, though. Like, you're literally seeing that in August, in September. So if Zuffa Boxing, through whatever method, is bringing Paramount back to boxing, because they were already here, but they basically left. If they're bringing them back, you should probably give them a chance. You probably should. Just because things as they were have not been working anyway. Gary, what it do? Killer, what it do? Lucius, what it do? Was YouTube? Yeah, something was wrong with YouTube earlier, man. He gay. Are we tonight? Guys, come on. So one guy wants me to upload it tomorrow. One guy wants me to upload it today. Y'all let me know in the comments section. Do y'all want the next episode of the Relay tonight after this live? Or do y'all want it for the morning, for your morning drive, going to the gym, whatever you doing? Ali Act is what, 25 years old? Might just be an evolutionary lull of the law. I really don't see much difference in other countries that do not have the Ali Act. Yeah, and I've been saying that the whole time, that for all these bleeding hearts in America that think they doing something, that shit don't exist outside of America. It don't exist in the UK. It don't exist in Japan. It don't exist in Australia, in Mexico. It don't exist in a lot of places, Tomorrow morning, this live is good for tonight. I dig it. So that's two for tomorrow, one for today. Upload it next week. Nah, that'll be old news by next week. Fuck would I do that? Martin, what it do? Global, what it do? You know that I don't really, activism is like, the activism that I see is so stupid and so uninformed that it's like you can't be serious, bro. And shout out to Drew, because he highlighted this. He highlighted that the PBC already tried this. They already tried to make their own belt. They were trying to be their own league. Somebody saying that a regulatory body siding with a promotional outfit, oh, that's wrong. Well, what the fuck do you think the WBA's been doing this whole time? What do you think they've been doing? That the shit you can't be serious. Like, you can't be serious, dog. The same way the WBO has been cool with Bob, the WBA and the WBC have been cool with the PBC. You say, oh, regulatory body being with the promoter. Bro, that shit been going on. Where the fuck have you been? Navarrete Valdez one was a great fight, but Oscar said something to piss off Nava because he fucked him up. Yeah, he really did fuck him up. He fucked him up, man. You'd have thought Nava didn't like him or something, bro. MW2, what it do? You would have thought Nava didn't like him or something. I don't know. He parked in front of his house, fucked his bitch. He ain't had to fuck him up like that. He did. It was worse in the second fight. But you got to give it to Oscar. That Oscar's a tough dude, man. He didn't get knocked out. He's a tough fucking dude, man. You know, I heard he had a fight. He had a fight south of the border. Oye esto. For my Mexican fans. Mickey Roman is fighting Bronco Lara. Y'all remember Mickey Roman? He got all them fucking knockouts. He was dating esta tipa. He was with Arely Musinho, I think it was. She's fucking with a Puerto Rican now, by the way. I know y'all don't like that, but she's fucking with a Puerto Rican dude now. Mickey Roman versus Bronco Lara. I wish I could watch that shit. I don't think it has a U.S. broadcast partner. Somebody getting knocked the fuck out in that fucking fight. That's this weekend, I think. Somebody gonna get knocked the fuck out. Probably Mickey Roman. Probably. You know, like Bronco done been through some shit, but Mickey done been through more shit. You know, that's a good fucking fight, man. That's one of them fights where they don't gotta be pound for pound. They don't gotta be Sugar Ray. They don't gotta be, man. That's just a good fucking fight to watch, dog. Maybe I could find a way to watch that shit, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Yeah, man. I'm all for this shit because something different needs to happen. You can't keep doing the same thing. Can't keep doing the same thing. Something is obviously wrong. Y'all don't want to address it, but so that y'all could feel good about yourself. Yeah, yo, you gotta look out for the fighters, yo. You gotta. Who was Al Heyman looking out for when he told Wilder to turn down that money? Who was he looking out for? Who was he looking out for? When they told Adam Kovnowski, nah, son, you can't fight AJ for $6 million. You gotta fight on FS1 against Chris Areola. Who was they looking out for? Y'all motherfuckers are silly. You're gonna tell a motherfucker to turn down $100 million and y'all worried about the fucking Ali Act? Give me a break. Give me a break. Y'all fake as fuck. Fake as fuck. What the fuck, Leo? You know what I'm saying? And for all the shit, I can't stress this enough that for all the worrying and all this bullshit, right? We don't even know if this shit gonna work. We don't know if this shit gonna work. But I'm willing to give it a try, yeah, because the same old is not working. They want the shit to be broken to accommodate the top 2% of boxers that are not even gonna go to Zuffa anyway. That's how fucking stupid they are. You got anywhere in between 18,000 to 27,000 active boxers around the world. Of that massive number, approximately 450 of them might go to Zuffa. So what the fuck are you worried about, dog? That's less than 2% of active boxers. Please think, Leo, please think about the boxers, bro. Please.
No, you have to.
Please.
No, I don't really know how this is going to affect the boxing in the long term because you're talking about Dana White. Turkey, if I have to guess, Turkey is going to stay on the sport at least the next 5 years.
At least
At
5, yeah.
least,
It looks that way.
yeah,
It looks that way. Or Sella and Ring Magazine as a presence, because Sella, that's basically Turkey. That's basically Turkey.
yeah. So I don't know if it's gonna happen in the next decade with boxing, but to me, it's always gonna be the same problem. The problem is the sanctioning bodies. How you can put some kind of not coercion, but made them do their fucking work because
No,
this shit is
nobody can. Nadie puede, Leo, because the World Boxing Council is based out of Mexico. The WBA is based out of Panama. The WBO, maybe not that they need that. Not that anybody. Yo, you ain't had to do that, Chico. Oh, Chico, the war has begun. The California State Athletic Commission is considering implementing sanctioning body fee caps. That TKO brown paper bag money is different. You think California State Athletic Commission want all 3 TKO umbrella events in California? Not one active pro boxer. Yo, bro, I talk about it in the video, Drew. I talk about it in the video. Shelton, where the fuck you been at? I missed you.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Where the fuck you been at, man?
Life and Jules. I'm retired. I had some things I had to do, get some housing straight, take care of some family stuff. But I've been around, man. I've been watching. I've been listening to your chats, man. I've been listening to you, peeping you out, man.
You know what I'm saying? I like talking to people that's in my age group. I don't like talking to young ass motherfuckers like Michael. That motherfucker young.
And he don't need ass.
And he don't eat that. He's not in my age group. He don't eat ass. Like, I'm the fuck wrong with him.
Yeah, you're tripping. You don't know what you're missing, young buck. You don't know what you're missing.
Somebody got to counsel him. But Shelton, you've been hearing about Zuffa, right? Like, you've been hearing about that Dana White, Turkey, all the bullshit. Have you been keeping up with that?
Of course.
I agree.
So what are you just
of course
overview, Shelton. What do you make of it? When you think about it, what are your thoughts?
I think it's gonna be good for guys like Johnny Bryce level, Michael Coffey level.
There you go. Yeah.
Even we can go so far as Tiger Johnson level.
Yeah.
Those type guys is gonna be great for them. But the bigger guys, the guys that already have an established promoter, and they're not gonna go nowhere near that place.
Yeah,
it's not gonna be for those guys. It's not for Shakur. It's not for Devin. It's not for none of those guys.
And in that way, it's a non-issue. Like, bro, ain't nobody that can get sponsors. Ain't nobody that can get sponsors. Ain't nobody that can get a brand deal. Ain't none of them guys gonna go over there anyway. So you can't miss out on money that you don't have. You know what I mean? No 7-figure fighter is gonna go over there. So who's gonna go over there? They already know. Vito Milnicki. That's who go. Vito. Oh my God. Not Vito Milnicki. Think about all the money he going. Fucking.
What's that other dude? The dude that Tim Brazil fought. What's his name? That dude.
Fucking Michael's. Wait. No. These is the guys. These the guys. Background not gonna go over there.
Not that guy. The guy that Tim Brazil fought. The little guy. The guy that who fought him? Ramos almost killed him. That guy.
No. Listen, they said 3 guys that's gonna go over there. This is the industry rumor.
Okay.
It's already 3 guys.
Okay.
Vito Milnicki. Vito Milnicki.
Of course.
Brandon Adams.
Of course.
Daniar Yelusinov. It's like, oh no, not Daniar. He was going to Daniar. A long time ago, 2018, Matchroom just comes to America. They start signing all kinds of fighters. They signed a Kazakh, a welterweight. His name was Daniar Yelusinov, Olympic silver medalist, right? They had him for a couple of fights or whatever. He's still an unbeaten guy, by the way. But it's a guy that went nowhere. He went nowhere. He ain't got no marquee value. And these guys, Those is the guys that's gonna go to Zuffa. Nobody that could get a brand deal, nobody that could get a sponsorship. They not gonna go over there. Why the fuck would they go over there? But for all the guys that can't, and I can't stress this enough, there are more boxers that cannot get a brand deal. There are more boxers that are not making 7 figures per fight. And for them, that shit could be great for them. For them, it might be great.
And like I said in the Super
People
Show,
don't understand, Jules. What people don't understand is this. People don't understand that only the top 2% of fighters are getting paid.
Exactly.
The rest of them dudes got jobs.
It's top heavy is what I've been like. That's you when you thinking about Canelo and Crawford, you thinking about Usyk, and you thinking about like, you know that most boxers is not getting shit, right? They're not getting shit. They don't even get fights on a regular basis. So for them, this might be a good.
They got jobs.
The other thing is
they work.
They got some of these guys are security guards, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they already ain't making a lot. Go ahead, Drew.
Two things aren't being said. I know Jules, I brought this up to Jules, and that's why he's with it. That's 12 days, 12 to 14 days. Jules gets to go live and make an extra $200. Yep. That fucking Top Rank ain't giving him. That PBC ain't giving him. That fucking Matchroom ain't giving him. That fucking Golden Boy ain't giving him. Frank Warren. I could go on and on.
I'm gonna say Matchroom is stepping it up. One, Matchroom is because they just announced like 5 shows, and we in October, and they announced like 5 shows, so they stepping it up. But you're right. Top Rank, where is Top Rank? PBC, forget it. Like, y'all down to 5 shows a year.
So
y'all down to 5.
Off top, Jules, Zuffa's putting an extra $1,000 in your pocket next year with their 14th show.
I would say more than 1,000.
I'm being conservative.
And don't forget PBC canceling shows as we speak.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's common sense that I add and subtract. Let's say Zuffa Boxing wasn't here and they wasn't going to do nothing, right? Take Zuffa away and look at boxing. Look at it. Take Zuffa away. Take Turkey away, right? Take them. What the fuck would there be to watch? A lot of y'all motherfuckers don't even like Matchroom. A lot of y'all motherfuckers don't even like Queensbury. So if this wasn't going on, what the fuck exactly would you make content about?
And that alludes to my second point. That goes to my second point. The guys that are making 7 figures don't even want to fight more than once a year, so they're not even going to get out there. This new crop, they're not getting out there enough to get a brand deal, Jules, to get metrics, to become stars.
I'm going to say the shit that a lot of motherfuckers won't say. The fighters have too much autonomy because now they're not even doing their fucking jobs. They have too much say. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. When the shit was what it was, why was boxing bigger? Because there was a status quo. There was an expectation. There were consequences. If you go out there and you shit the bed, you don't come fucking back and get $3 million after you done shit the bed. That's you see what I mean? That back then, if you lay a fucking egg, you know what I mean?
Let me ask you a question, Jules. Let me ask you a question. Now you're a historian, so you know this. How many years did it take Muhammad Ali to fight his way back to the top?
Lose him?
After 1971.
What, 3 years, right? Didn't it take 3 years?
3 years. 3 years and like 10, 15 fights to get another title shot.
Look at Foreman, bro. Foreman came back in the 80s. It took him like 8 fights. It was either 8 or 13 fights before he was in line to fight for a title. It took him, like, they think it was like Manny shit where he just came back and off top they leave the door open. No, Foreman had to fight a lot of times before he finally got to fucking Michael Moorer. Well, really not even Michael Moorer, really Holyfield, because he fought Holyfield, he lost.
Got to Holyfield first and got his ass handed to him.
I'm gonna ask you this.
But he put up a good fight. And the shit that I'm saying is, think about that and look at what we looking at. They gave Manny a WBC title shot. It didn't sell nothing. Nobody was excited, right? That shit didn't sell nothing, dog. Why?
And they paid the motherfucker $18 million. And they paid him $18 million.
I hope not. I hope nah. If y'all paid him $18, y'all need to go to $18 million. Y'all need to go to jail.
$18.
Y'all need to go to jail. I'm saying
Google
shout out to
it.
Misael.
Google it, man. They paid that motherfucker $18 million.
All of Khabib's cousins gonna go to Zuffa boxing. I said that like for Zuffa to work, right? Remember that there's a lane in America. There's a lane in America of boxers that are often considered hot potatoes. You talking about Eastern European fighters that, yeah, a lot of the time people really don't be wanting to deal with them dudes. Look at Bakram, right? He I don't think he's gonna go over there because he got a belt, but still, a lot of the time, them guys struggle out here. So for those kind of guys, them Lithuanians, them fucking Kazakhs, them Russians, them Ukrainians, that shit might be lovely for them. There you get to fight on a regular basis. Listen, Brody, you already don't make a lot of money. So going to Zuffa, you never know. You might get more. The most clear example, Yanni Bek Alamkanalai, as a unified middleweight champion, made under $300,000 and he had to go to Australia. He made under that. Whereas if you get a Zuffa belt, they saying they're going to give you 750 G's and no sanctioning fees. I don't think there were sanctions. I know there were. I know that there were no sanctioning fees, and I know that because everything is baked in. It ain't like you got to pay the manager. It ain't like not all of that. All that shit is basically subsidized. Like, yeah, you ain't got to pay for that because it's all baked in. So you good. So that 750, that's you, homie. That's you, huh? Take it.
That relay.
You know who this is gonna be perfect for, Jules? This is gonna be perfect for somebody like Albert Bell.
Albert, yeah. Well, Albert Bell, he claimed he want that Inoue fight. We'll see, because greed is a factor. Shelton is the way I see it.
Right.
Greed is a lot. There's a lot of fighters that are never gonna be realistic. There's always gonna be more fighters that are unrealistic about their marquee value than the ones that's gonna say, no, you know what? I need to do this. I'm gonna go over there. They're gonna have me fighting 2 times a year, right? I know what my money gonna look like. I know when I'm gonna fight. It take a very mature fighter to say, I'm gonna fuck with this for a minute. Whereas the average boxer, nah, they fuck him up like, what paper, bro? You not worth nothing. You got all these fighters. They think they big time. They think they all
but
think
what
they
you
top
making
billing.
now? But what you making now? You ain't making shit.
Look at Andre. Listen, look at Andre. Look at Andre. It's been 2 years since David whooped his ass. You feel me? 2 years. At any point, you could have went to pro box and had a little rebound fight. But what? You too good for that, right? That's why I said they gonna be unrealistic, because you could have went over there. Maybe you fight for a little 100,000, a little 200,000, but you gotta fight, right? You gotta stay busy. You not building nothing while you not fighting. Does he do it though?
Out of there.
He calling. What he doing? He on his driveway getting mad at Nesta and calling out the big names. And this is what you know how unrealistic a lot of these motherfuckers is. You calling out all these. Them people don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck if you calling them out. You unrealistic. So the whole.
But you know who did do it?
Who?
You know who did do it? Lubin.
Who?
Lubin went to pro box.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He did. He had a fight on there. He won the fight. He had a fight. Angelo Leo went to pro box. Lamont Roach went to pro box, right? So there's guys that understand, you got to be real. When you're not fighting, there's no motion, bro. There's no motion. Well, what you get out of not fighting, right? So there's some guys, and I figure, look, they only going to house about 400 to 450 guys and girls, because they said they're going to sign girls too. So it's not like it's going to make a big dent in the overall sphere of active boxers. It actually isn't. This really going to be some American shit, to be real with you. Zuffa ain't going to be in the UK. Zuffa ain't going to be in Japan, Australia, Mexico, Argentina. It's really just going to be some USA shit over here. So I'm going to give them a chance. I'm going to see what they do. Drew, take it away, because I got to take a piss.
What nobody's talking about is you give them the TKO megaphone where fighters that are fighting for Zuffa are getting knockouts, getting bonuses. They're on Monday Night Raw. They're at WrestleMania. They're at the UFC event. They're at Slapbox. in 2 years, a fighter that's making noise on Zuffa is going to get more promotion and more megaphone than a fucking nickel and dime American boxer not fighting with them, fighting once a year.
Very true.
So how do you navigate
especially
that?
if you're not a champion, especially if you ain't got no belt and nobody's checking for you.
So I don't get where people are like mad at it. Like it's the shit's so fucked up right now that this is why they can come into the sport, why they can fucking change it up. And people are mad that I think the biggest thing, I don't know if you heard, there was that California State Athletic Commission had a hearing today, and they are in favor of the Ali Act revival. But they also said, Sheldon, they're considering putting a cap on the fucking sanctioning body's fees of what they could take from fighters. You know that was fucking that's pissing them off right now. You know Mauricio, all them dudes are worried about that. Like, you gonna tell us what we can make? Like, yeah, you're in America,
that's where their bread come from. That's where all their bread come from. They don't do anything. What do they actually do?
I know Leo don't care. He's in Chile.
No, but
I mean, think about it, Drew. Think about it, Drew. The sanctioning bodies, what do they actually do? What do they do?
Just take money from the sport? Right? That's all they do?
Collect money from fighters. That's pretty much it. And then pull shit. And,
Yeah, they don't do nothing. They don't affect the sport. They don't promote the sport. They don't push the sport forward. They just wait for their little sanctioning fees and smile in the ring. Hey, here's your belt. Come on, man.
Okay,
belts on top of it.
Okay, but look, I don't really know what a WBA official does in a fight, but the sanctioning body's job is very clear. You're supposed to move up your ranks, make the one fighter fight the other fighter, and make the proper process to coronate a world champion. That's what they're supposed to do. Now, the WBA is pretty much lacking on that shit. The WBC is not very far from that. So I'm not going to say they don't do nothing. What I'm going to say is at least two of them, they don't do their job. It's pretty clear.
Well, it got quiet all of a sudden.
Well, I want to ask you guys. Yeah. I want to ask you guys. Okay, so what do you guys think about this farce that's happening? I haven't been over here for a while. What did you guys think about this farce that's happening in November? This quote unquote exhibition.
I ain't watching it.
Look, I would like to believe that Gervonta Davis is going to retire after this. I'm not so sure because I don't believe nothing that man says. But if he does that and if he retires, good. Because he can finally drop that fucking WBA and the sport can kind of move on from there.
Yeah, I kind of hope he does retire and just goes away. I'm about had it with his bullshit,
Yeah, because I don't really want to shit on that fight because I know it's going to be big. People are going to watch it. But those two guys, I don't really interest in Jake Paul's career. I'm less interested in Gervonta Davis's career. So I hope he retires. Jake Paul is going to do his thing. He's going to get his money. He has a promotional company, so he's going to be good. I hope he retires. I hope Gervonta Davis retires.
I mean, look, for me, fellas, I'll be honest. Once I heard 2.5 years ago that $1 million worth of game interview where he said, I don't care about belts. I don't care about titles. I don't care about legacy. I don't care about any of that stuff. I just want to change the circumstances of me and my family. When he said that, everything he said after that, I couldn't hear it. He sounded like Charlie Brown's fucking teacher. Wah, 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 wah. I don't care because I know what you're about. You told me what you're about. So I don't need to hear anything else. I don't care what you do. I don't have a problem with him fighting Jake Paul because I don't expect anything else from him.
Yeah.
This is what I expect. He got challenged by Lamont Roach and he didn't like it. He didn't like it. He's a bully.
Shelton, at this point, I don't even like I'm where you at. It's just that because I'm a content creator, I'm gonna bring him up for the algorithm, right? You know, because it's in the fucking news. Yeah. But I'm at where you like, bro. Right. I don't expect nothing. I don't expect nothing out of this guy. Like, it's a wrap, and I'm happy it's a wrap because when he gone, and I think he going, Shelton. You're not gonna get 40 M's with Jake and then go box Shakur for 30 or 40 or 40. He not. So it's cool.
For what? Why? What's the point?
He don't care. He don't look. It's established. He don't care about legacy. That's fine because you don't have one. You can't care about some shit you don't have. So it's all good.
Hey, you know what the best part is, Jules, about all that is it's been a minute since he changed his tune a while back from claiming he was the face of boxing, and for over a year he's admitted, like Sheldon was saying, I don't care about the sport. I'm not here for the glory. I'm not here for the actual fighting. And he said the other day, he was like, I'm not the face of boxing. I'm just a dude who likes to box. Like,
I'm glad we understand each other. I'm glad we understand each other.
But that's what I'm saying. This is the part that's killing me. Is like, it's the fanboys upholding this narrative about him still. He's even admitting himself, like, what are y'all saying? No, I'm just here to have some fun and make some money.
Okay. Well, you got to understand his... Go ahead, Jules.
No, go ahead.
Alex, you know his fanboys are ones that are just sexually attracted to him. They're not even fans.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but I've been saying that
his braids and his tattoos on his legs and shit.
You know, I've been saying that like that. You know, and there's not a lot to add to that conversation. Like there's nothing that we haven't said already. What Clarissa said. Man, that's the same shit we've been saying. Y'all playing catch up with us now. Like, motherfuckers knew he wasn't ever going. Motherfuckers knew he wasn't ever going to fight Shakur.
My point to you is this, Joe.
I was. My thoughts were confirmed.
How can you want? If you're a boxing fan,
Japanese anime plushies in the background, bro. I knew it was a rap when I saw that.
Go ahead, Sheldon.
If you're a boxing fan, how can you want greatness from somebody who don't want greatness from themselves?
Right?
Exactly.
How can I want it more than you want it? If you don't want it, why should I want it?
They believe in him more than he believe in himself. If he believed in himself, you would have fought Shakur just as easily as you fought all them fucking bums. So I don't even want to talk about this motherfucker on some real shit because it's like, what have we not said about him? This is what I said would happen. Before he fights Shakur, he will retire. You will never get him in the ring with Shakur. You can't pay him enough money to do it. He's too scared to be humiliated because he knows, Brody, if you fight Shakur, it's going to look like you started boxing that day. If you fight Shakur.
Look how he reacted with the Lamont Roach. I mean, he tried to bite him at one point, you know? I mean, like...
The funny shit is though, like we could pivot from that. Jules, your next video, dear, is it the Dana White interview on 3 Nocturne Rule and the ruling today by CSAC?
No, it's the ruling from CSAC and how, because I don't want to get too into it to be repetitive, but how they spinning this to be something that it's not. That's the angle I took because they are.
What was the ruling?
There's too many. Well, you gotta let me finish the sentence, Alex. They spinning this to be something that it ain't, and it's been going on for months. You literally have people running around saying that they destroyed the fucking, like, bro, they didn't destroy anything. How many, like, and this is all because, Drew, Americans don't read. That's all it is. Like, yeah, a lot of y'all think it's the apocalypse and the fight is gonna be in the street ass. Like, no, homie, it's not. No, it's nowhere near.
You're right.
What y'all making it out to be. It's not.
Because the funny shit is they're talking about the fighters, Danny Garcia on Ariel Helwani. The fighters need this. They need this. What were they saying 2 years ago when Terrence Crawford asked to look at the fucking books for the fucking LS fight?
And they didn't want to let him see it. That was a part of the holdup, that they didn't want to let him see what was in the pot. And these is the fucking activists. These is the fucking. You gotta preserve the Ali Act, yo. Think about the fighters, yo. The
Yes.
fucking nerve, man.
Wasn't it?
They
Wasn't
never
there like
even
what was
read
the
the
ruling?
Ali
Hey,
Act.
what was
No,
the
they don't
ruling
even know
though?
what's in it. They never even read it.
Go ahead,
They don't know what's
undefeated.
in it.
Wasn't it like 2 months ago? Edward de los Santos let go of that Guatemalan dude because he was taking like 200,000, bro. What was the Muhammad Ali Act? Where was it at?
That's what Samson literally told De Los Santos, that he stood to make less than what he was gonna actually get. This shit happens right in front. It happens right in
And
front
where
of these.
and where is Sean Zattel for that? And all these other fucking journalists for that?
Yo, I'm gonna be real. They remind me of the Palestine group, bro. The free Palestine. That's what y'all look like. Y'all
You
look
did
like them
say-
idiots.
You
Y'all
did
look
say
like them
fucking.
idiots.
You have been adamant. It's
And you
fucking
know who-
liberals. It's fucking liberals.
And guess who ripped
Man,
him to the fact that he was getting robbed,
IDF, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. Let's go, Israel. I don't give a fuck.
Guess who hipped him to the
Hey,
fact that he was
Jules.
getting robbed, Joe? It was fucking
Who?
Keyshawn. Keyshawn said, "No, that's not what you're getting paid. This is what you're getting paid."
It happened. Listen, it happens
Yeah.
right in to really drive this point home. That was just a few months ago, Shelton, right? That wasn't long ago. That's not some shit where you got to look up boxing scene articles from 2018. That was a few months ago. It was literally out there in plain English. Samson told Edwin, "You getting this," when in reality, you getting that. So if you worried about the Ali Act, how come that don't apply to Al Heyman and none of his affiliates? Because they're the only ones violating that shit. Quiet is kept like, yeah, that don't happen
Sean's
at
like,
Top
"Tell,
Rank.
where's Sean at?
It was,
Where's
it was
Sean
sad.
at? What about the
It, wa-
phone
it, it
Sean
was
at?"
it was sad that his opponent, a top rank fighter, was the one that told him, "Yo, they fucking you over, bro." Like that's sad.
And not Sean Zattel, not none of these brown noses in the media, because it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people that want to be content creators now. They want to be able to quit their job and just talk boxing. And they method of doing that is to kiss ass and suck dick. Oh, think about, you don't give a fuck about the fighters, man. You just trying to get an interview. And being real with you, I'm be real with you. I don't give a fuck about the fighters neither. They're not soldiers. They're not municipal servants. They're not senators. They're not congressmen, all right? If you want to go box for Zuffa, that's your fucking prerogative. If you don't, that's your fucking prerogative. But can we stop acting like they're civil servants? Because they're not. You know, like the sacrifices. The only sacrifices that you are making is for your bank account. That's who you're not making sacrifices for me. You're not making sacrifices for Shelton, for undefeated. You're doing that
If
for
you don't
you.
like, if you don't like boxing, go get a fucking job.
That's just the
Get a
fault.
fucking job.
I'm sick of hearing that shit. Like, yo, cause we doing it for y'all. What you mean for our entertainment, homie? That's not why you doing all that. You doing all that for the bag, the same way everybody doing it for the bag. And I'm not even saying there's something wrong with that, but the guilt trip is what I don't like. So stop with the guilt trip, okay? You ain't doing that shit for me. You ain't doing that shit for Drew. You doing that shit for you, and that's
I'm-
okay.
I'm fucking
okay.
tired. I'm tired of these fighters complaining about their health. Their health, motherfucker. Nobody's forcing you. Go be a paramedic, a
Yo, go be a-
chiropractor.
Go be a construction worker.
Yeah.
Go be an
Oh,
electrician.
I got a good idea. I got a good idea. Why didn't you play basketball, motherfucker? Football.
You know what I'm
Baseball.
saying? The idea that the fans owe the sport more, like, no. You are here to perform a job, and you don't want to do that job. And that's where all this extra shit comes from. Like all this extra shit, it's because you don't want to do what you know people expect you to do. You know, oh, fights is hard, boxing is hard. Like, then don't do that shit then.
No shit,
Don't box.
Sherlock.
Don't box. And I said
Boxing
this shit,
is
Sheldon.
hard.
I said the shit. For all these prima donnas that don't want to do it, Brody, there's always going to be a Russian fighter that will. There's going to be a British fighter that will. There's going to be a Mexican fighter that will.
Right.
You don't want to box? Don't box. Don't box. Go do some other
And they will
shit.
entertain
Don't
the shit,
box.
and they will entertain the shit out of us in the process.
I motherfucking said Mickey Roman. Y'all remember Mickey Roman from 130? He got all them fucking knockouts. He about to fight Bronco Lara south of the border. That's an amazing fucking. I wish there was a U.S. broadcast partner, because I know somebody gonna get a concussion in that fucking fight. Somebody gonna get hurt. Yeah, like what you won't do, somebody else will.
It's like all those dudes that quit a job and think the whole company gonna fall apart just because they leave. Like, bro,
Yo, nothing without me. Shout out to Virtuoso. Danny Garcia talking about the Ali Act is like Nicole Brown Simpson talking about domestic violence. Ain't it though? Ain't it though? Shout out to Mr. T. Manipulation of the Ali Act wasn't a problem when their favorite promoters were doing it. Don't call me. Don't call my promoter. Call Al. For real. Al was the one trying to come up with his own belt, and they was with that shit. That was not a secret in 2017 and 2018 that they wanted to come out with their own belt. And what the PBC wanted
the PBC
to
belt.
be.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
They wanted to be their own league, and y'all was not complaining about none of that. So how the fuck you all mad at Dana that he's Dana? And it ain't about liking Dana. It's that he is doing it the right way. He's going through Congress. He's going through the channels to do his shit. He not
they always
sneaking
say
around.
that Dana got sued. Dana got sued. Okay, what promoter hasn't been sued? Name me one who hasn't been sued.
Fucking Al
What
Heyman.
billionaire?
Al
What billionaire
Heyman has been sued. Al Heyman has been sued. Bob Arum has been sued. Oscar has been sued. They all get sued, dog. Like, well, Dana got sued. Big fucking deal. Did they win? They probably did, but it don't fucking matter, bro.
Well,
Boxing is broken.
You know
Boxing
what it
is
is.
broken.
The world's not perfect.
But you know what it is.
Perfect?
You know what it is
stop.
too.
It's crazy.
You know what it is too. They're mad that Dana White's on camera getting slapped by his wife, and what did he do like a real man? Slapped her back.
Fuck yeah. No, I'm just playing.
We're not gonna take it.
No,
Yeah, he did do that.
no. Listen, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this.
He slapped shit out there, bro. He's like, hey, don't do that. Don't do that.
Shit, power slap. You know what I'm saying? But the shit with Dana is look. The shit with Dana is there's a political element attached to it. There is what Dana represents to those guys because they look at Dana as the combat sports Donald Trump. That's how they look at him, though. Like, yeah, because
you're not fucking lying.
Did
You're not
you
lying.
hear
They
his
think that.
Did you hear
They
his
think
interview on 60 Minutes?
No, I
Did you
didn't see
hear his
that
interview on
shit.
60 Minutes?
I
It
see that
explained
shit.
everything to me. He said when he was struggling and the UFC couldn't get sanctioned nowhere, Donald Trump said, "Come to my casino. You can have it here." He said he never forgot that.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why he fucks with Donald.
That's why they don't like Dana, because he rubs elbows with Donald on the regular.
They view Dana White as the combat sports Republican, right? And the Sean Zittels and the Devon Hooks and these people, these is
the
the
brunch
Democrats.
boxing, all that shit.
The brunch boxing, the Matthew Brown, these is the Democrats. These is the ones running around drinking Starbucks, wearing keffiyes and shit. Like it's like, man, listen.
Cause real rap, bro. Like I've had females tell me straight off the bat, like, "Oh, you watch boxing and UFC, I can't fuck with you because Donald Trump." They're like, they really try to tie everything back to Donald Trump, and I'm just like, all right, bitch,
No,
Right.
the thing about it is that Dana represents a business making money from boxing, like Al Heyman doesn't make money from boxing, or Oscar, or Lou DiBella, anybody except for Dana, because he represents that. It's a fucking business.
Look. Let me do this
Hey,
microcosm
bro, if
for you.
LeBron told you she
Let
can't
me
fuck with you because you watch boxing, leave that bitch alone. Fuck her.
listen.
Oh,
Let
yeah,
me do this.
that's
Let me
fine.
do this microcosm. You look at every major city in America that is mostly run by the Democratic Party, right? And look at the state of affairs in those cities. They're shit, right? Now look at the state of boxing, the way that it's run. It's shit. It's in a terrible state. It's worse than it's ever been. And instead of trying to work to improve that, no, Dana White, like, Brody, Dana White is not boxing's biggest problem. You want to know what boxing's biggest problem is? All the networks are gone. The network money is gone. How the fuck are you going to watch boxing without network money? It's really just the zone at the end of the day. Like, yeah, that's the only platform right now this year, because until next year when Zuffa gets off the ground, but that's the only platform where you can watch boxing, where they're putting money into boxing. Showtime is gone. Fox is gone. NBC is gone. ESPN is gone. Do you do you need somebody to explain that to you?
And Prime ain't really fucking with it. Prime is like,
Prime is literally not putting up no money. They not put they don't give them no money. Like they not giving them nothing. I'm talking about a network that gives you a budget, that makes an investment in boxing. Right now, with the exception of DAZN, they're all gone. Do you need someone to explain to you why
Well, you
that's
gotta
bad?
understand, Jules. They don't get that. What they see is that Javante is getting money with fucking Netflix.
With
So
Jake
they
and
understand
yeah,
that.
and they really think that that's like fixing something, or it's like you know how many boxers don't got fight dates right now? Do you understand that? How many boxers, how many undercard fighters, how many unbeaten prospects, not just from here, from all over. Because things are the way they are, it's a dry spell in America. Now in the UK, they good over there, bro. They got Frank, they got Eddie to a lesser extent. They have small hole shows. They got white collar. None of that is rocking out here. You don't understand that? None of that is rocking out here. But y'all won't worry about fucking Dana White, because Dana White is the biggest problem. Y'all motherfuckers too goddamn stupid to drive, bro. Motherfuckers too stupid.
It's like your comment from earlier, man. You said Americans don't read. Well, Jules, I'm here to tell you, if all Americans actually read everything, there wouldn't be any Democrats.
I agree. And what I liken it to the most is look at New York. New York been in the shitter for a minute now. Y'all gonna vote another Okay, get another Democrat in there. Go ahead and see if shit get better. Near as I could tell, as a native New Yorker who lived in New York for 31 years, the best times in New York was when there was a Republican in office. It's the truth. When Giuliani was in office, the city was clean and it was safe. When Mike Bloomberg was there for 3 terms, the city was clean and it was safe. Y'all got all this bullshit going on now. Y'all want to vote for a socialist? Go ahead. See if it get better. I promise it won't. I promise.
He believes in Sharia law, bro. He's gonna try to implement Sharia law in New York. Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm saying, bro. Go ahead. He's basically America's Sadiq Khan. That's what he you know the guy in London, Sadiq Khan, is fucking up everything. That's what Mamdani is. I don't understand how you don't see that. You don't see that there's a conflict of interest with someone of these beliefs, with these values, holding an office in a U.S. city. You don't see something that may be like, yeah, this ain't gonna work. But go ahead. Some people gotta get burned before they understand. Yeah, don't do that. Some motherfuckers don't listen. Go ahead. You'll see. I don't live there. It's more your problem than mine. Yeah, I don't live there. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Americans confused.
I love Texas, man. Well, I love Texas.
You know what I'm saying? That's why in the next primary, I'm voting for Nigel Farage, dirty. I'm voting for reform. I'm voting for Nigel Farage. And we got to get Sadiq Khan the fuck out of fucking London, bro. We got to fucking do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting the St. George's flag. Getting the St. George's flag tomorrow. Fucking let's go reform. Let's go Nigel fucking Farage, bro. Fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what's going on with the Zuffa shit. And I'm like, look, things are bad enough. I'm willing to give them a chance just because why not? It's not like things have been great. If things have been great, then I would say, nah, we don't need that shit. But things haven't been great. So yeah, give them a chance. Maybe it'll be good. I'm not the boxer's publicist. I'm not the boxer's manager. I'm not their fucking accountant. It's not my job to worry that fucking much, dog. Brody, if you that worried about this shit, then don't watch this shit. The way these guys argue, it's like you understand that you basically watch 2 people beat the shit out of each other, right? That's what we here for. When we post feel guilty about that, I tell you what, bro. Don't box. Go be a mailman. Be a mailman. Or knit sweaters. You know, that's safe. Ain't nobody gonna try to hit you. Knit some sweaters. You know? I'll be back after these commercial messages. Country, take it away.
Yes, sir. Sheldon, you still there?
Fucking country.
Oh, he's gone. I was gonna ask him about
Country. What's up, country? Long time no here, bro.
chilling, just
That's what's up. That's what's
on
up.
here
Same here.
talking shit and getting told shut the fuck up. And
Talking
fuck
shit,
you.
swallowing spit.
Fucking know it.
Fucking country.
I don't
man.
think a life goes by that I don't hear that anymore, man. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
you shut
You
your
kinda-
ass up.
You kind of would you feel bad if you go a day without someone not telling you to shut the fuck up, bro?
No, not at all. Actually,
I
I'd be
think he'd
quite
miss
happy.
it. Honestly, I think he'd miss it, bro. Like,
He miss it,
Stockholm
yeah.
Man, y'all smoking. Get out of here.
Yo, it was about 2 years ago, right? 2 years ago, where that video where Dana slapped his bitch in the club,
Uh-huh.
and
Nah, that
I
wasn't 2
remember
years old, was it?
It was around like a year, 2 years ago, because I remember these broads on
My
YouTube.
ass, man.
They
Man, it
were
felt like a year ago.
they were
Shit,
these
that was-
broads were tripping. They were like, why does everybody hate Al Heyman? Like, the whole thing, because of race baiting and shit. And they were like, Dana White just slapped his woman. Dana White wasn't in boxing; he was in UFC. Now you could say that, but he slapped her. So what? Like, I mean, bitch shouldn't have slapped him.
Hey, fuck it. Hey, they slapped each other, bro, and they're married and
Yeah.
they're still married. Like, mind y'all business, man. Let them be.
No, that's like that. That's like that picture of that woman with the
What?
black eye, and the guy's like, "Oh, I could tell she doesn't listen well."
Yeah, like, what does it say? Hey, oh man, it's just fucked up. But you tell a woman with 2 black eyes, nothing she's already been told twice.
God damn.
That reminds me when I was
For everyone listening, not from the panel who don't know me, I do not condone violence towards women. Let's make
I
that
was like 19,
it's just
right?
a dark humor joke. Calm down.
And I had this girlfriend, right? And she got mad one day and hit me in the shoulder and like fractured her fucking hand. So she ends up with this big ass fucking splint thing on it, right? And the next thing you know, we go back to like we were like in a continuation school or some shit. And everybody's like, damn, motherfucker, that you? You did that? You did that? I'm going, nah, man. I didn't fucking.
Country fucked her up.
They thought I fucked her up and shit. I'm like, nah, man. She hit me.
Country whooped wholesale ass.
That shit.
I ain't never seen you, country, but for your voice sounds like you probably hitting you on the shoulders, like hitting Shrek in the shoulder and shit.
Shit,
Bust your whole
man.
big hand up and shit.
It was,
Hey,
it was
man, it
just
be like
fucked
that
up 'cause
sometimes, man.
people thought I like did something to her and shit. I was like, oh no, because that's the last.
Hey man,
thing
shit.
I did.
I had a crazy one back in the day, swing on me, fucking left a mark on me and everything. And we had just had a little house party too, so a cop showed up just in time. And you know what I did? I told him the whole story. The motherfucker snitched like a motherfucker. They cuffed her ass and took her away, bro. That was a win for the home team, dog. Hey, here's the best part, right? They standing there in my living room and shit, the police and shit, and they had like 3 male cops and a female cop.
You know what?
And then the guy in charge is like, the guy in charge goes after they separated us and questioned us, right? The guy in charge is like, he looks at the rest of the cops. He goes, all right, we're gonna go ahead and make the arrest. And the female cop started walking toward me, so put her hand on my shoulder to turn me around to cuff me. And I'm like, what the fuck? And he looks at her. He's like, no, her. And he points at my girl at the time, and he's like, no, we're arresting her. And her, bro, you should have seen the lady cop's face. She's like, oh, she looked crazy surprised, bro. And then like reluctantly went over there and cuffed her and shit. I was like, yeah, you heard that shit, right? Get her up out of here. Fuck up out of here.
You know what? I'm gonna
Doing
give
that
you
shit.
guys a secret to fucking protecting you, like kind of protecting, not really protecting yourself, but it's kind of the infamous. If I gotta go, you gotta go too. If you're dealing with a crazy bitch and she starts fighting with you, right, and she ends up with a mark on her and she calls the cops on you before the cops get there, you go put a mark on yourself somewhere. Well, wherever you put it is wherever you put it, but you put a
Hey,
mark.
they
on
do that to
yourself.
us too, bro. You gotta
Because
fight. Yeah, you gotta fight fire.
Otherwise,
Fire,
them
yeah.
cops.
Hold
when
on,
they
hold on.
get there-
Everybody check it out.
What I'm about to say is for those who are interested or curious about this topic. Now, there was recently a lot of talk about me possibly making a comeback to boxing. And there was even a $15 million challenge and a whole lot of chatter. A whole lot has been said, except I didn't get in the conversation until now. Well, I have made time in my schedule, just like I said I would, to address this. And you know what? I don't even want this person's image on my page. So I want you to go to this page because I'm going to be dropping my response very, very soon. And if you're interested in hearing what I have to say, go follow, turn on your notifications so you will be the first to know as soon as it drops. Because trust me, there's going to be a whole lot there. All right, see ya. Bye.
She don't gotta fight, man. Layla
Oh,
don't gotta.
shit.
Layla don't gotta fight though. Layla, you know that she's on the Cooking Network, right? She getting network money. She literally don't have to. I don't even want her to fight. Like, what we doing?
Yeah,
You 47.
it would be dumb.
Layla's on the Cooking Network, and Clarissa gets cooked on the network, bro, because nobody likes her.
I can't tell y'all everything that I know because there's some wheels in motion behind the scenes. But I'm going to just say, if you knew what I know, you would know that 15 mil was fake as fuck.
You don't gotta fucking know what you know to know that shit, Jules. Shut the fuck up.
I'm just saying, if you knew what I know, if you motherfucking Gentiles knew what I know, what has been entrusted in me, motherfucker.
Over here talking like you got the Epstein files and shit.
Hey, Jules. Hey, man. Hey, Jules.
Like wow.
Big ugly.
He got the redacted list and shit.
Like wow. She didn't have the 15 million. Wow.
But look, I'm just saying it like it should be obvious to a lot of people. Like I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, even when you get a big novelty size check, right? Of course, there's not going to be a routing address on it. Of course, there's not going to be an account on it. But it is going to be from a real bank. It is going to be from a real establishment. When you get a big Publishers Clearinghouse check, right? It says Publishers Clearinghouse on it. There was no, like, you can have a real address on it, a real establishment on it. That's not a real bank. Those are not real places. Who the fuck giving you 15 mil for that fight? And you talking to who you talking to behind the scenes? Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about in a minute. That it's like, yo, what was that even for, dog? You doing all that for a 47-year-old woman that ain't fighting like 20 fucking years, man? Where's your sense, man? Where's your common sense, man? Come on, man. Come on. I hope Layla don't fight her because it's like, yo, you 47.
And you know, the corniest shit is to remember how all this shit started. Ain't had shit fuck to do with you, Clarissa, but you felt butthurt when you weren't even in fucking pro boxing yet. When she was like, oh, well, I don't really see anybody to challenge it. Now Clarissa's all fucking pussy hurt and shit.
Basically, like the woman was already retired for 14 fucking years when she said that. She's already retired. And you was just getting started. Like, come on, something wrong with Clarissa. And to me, I feel like that's established. Like, yeah, psychologically, something is not right with this broad. Like, what are you doing?
Fetal alcohol syndrome, bro. You ever see her eyes? She got fetal alcohol syndrome.
It's that Flint water, bro. It's that Flint water, man. You drink that shit. You drink that shit, you go crazy, bro. You go crazy.
She shoots that shit in her veins.
I'll go as far as to say Mayweather probably reads better than she does, bro.
I'm saying it's that Flint water, bro. You take a bath in that shit. It's like the fucking you never know. You know what I mean? But
you take a bath in that shit. You come out with the grayscale from Game of Thrones and shit.
I'm saying it's like the Bane venom. You take a bath in that shit, you ready to fight the block. You come outside and naked, ready to fight the block. Shit, you go crazy out here, bro. Like, what? Stupid. You know what I'm saying? Shit is crazy. But I'm like, I don't think that most people realize that the whole time that Layla Ali has been out of boxing, she been getting money. She never stopped getting money. You fuck around, she probably been getting more money on the Cooking Network than she was getting boxing. So what the fuck she need at 47 years old? Fuck she need to come out of going on 48, damn near 50. Come on, B. Come on, Layla. Don't play her game, man. Don't play her game.
Hey, she probably still collecting Foreman girl money too. He probably passed that down to her. Shit, what we talking about?
You never know. Well, I don't know why Layla Ali would be getting Foreman grill money, but that's I'm having trouble working that one out. But she getting money, like she been getting money. So it's like, what we doing, you know? But if you knew what I know, real talk, if you understood what I understand, if you had been entrusted
Shut
with
your
what
bitch
I had,
ass up.
Bro, it don't count unless you give us a
This
country, Jules.
motherfucker
you know
got
what
the
I'm
Don't
saying?
count.
working
You
for
gotta
the
give us some
KGB and
country.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? If you had been imparted with what I have been imparted with, you see what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
Air quote sources. I got my sources.
Sources, I got my sources.
Yo, listen,
He got them
people got
sources.
yo, listen. There's people, they got sources. I got the source. It's a fucking difference, bro. Relax.
I
the
wait.
source.
I perdón. I
Fucking source, bro. Okay.
Hey, you gotta
But
hit with
yeah,
that.
you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
When somebody bullshit, nah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Like Bob had COVID. I know y'all heard. Bob had COVID, man. He
Oh
93,
shit.
yo. He
Damn.
good
Like
now,
his
though.
Bro,
He
third
that
good
time,
now.
motherfucker done lived through it all, bro. Like that motherfucker lived through how
bro.
many wars? There ain't no fucking
He
virus.
was there for the Great Depression, dog. You know what I mean?
Was he? Was at
That
90?
motherfucker
I
lived
don't.
through
I
fucking
mean,
prohibition.
you know
Was
he
he
was
born in
around.
28,
You
29?
know he was around for NAM. You know he was around for the Gulf War, right? You know, right? The war on drugs in the 80s also. Like Bob done been around, dog. He
Dude,
been
he
Hey,
probably
Bob was
around.
was
born in the
around during
30s,
the
right?
Korean
You
War
might look that
too,
up. He was
man.
born. I'm gonna look it up. He was born in the
Bro,
30s,
because
right?
no,
I
because
think he
I think about
was.
my great grandma too, bro. She's 92, still walks around strong as fuck. Like, bro, ain't nothing gonna kill that old ass man.
You know what I'm trying to
And
tell you, yo.
Hell
They
no,
was
he's
built different back then,
indestructible,
man.
dude. The motherfucker's undead.
Long as he keeps smoking that weed and eating them brownies, man, he gonna be out here, man. But you know, he doesn't. What was telling, because it was a really long article. I read the shit. What was telling was that he's not bothered. So I guess he's not bothered about what people are saying about Top Rank. That, you know, known broadcaster. It's not looking good. His confidence communicates to me they got something situated. They must know by now. I think they know where they're going, because they already saying they trying to get Dave Allen for
Jules,
Richard
if you
Torres.
knew what Bob knew,
Yo,
you
fuck
would have
bro.
the confidence to shut the fuck up.
Yo,
and
yo,
chill on
fuck
it.
you, bro. If you knew what I know, you knew what I. But check it out. If you trying to get Dave Allen for Richard Torres next year, that must mean that you know when you're gonna come back. You must know if you trying to book fights for the coming calendar year. That, because you know Richard Torres is about to fight in Mexico this year. He about to fight. But if you trying to get him Dave Allen for next year, that must mean you got dates in mind. You know when you're coming back and who you're coming back with. Now, if they lose Keyshawn, that's not a good look. I'm just saying, because I know y'all seen that Keyshawn might go back to Matchroom.
Yo, low key, bro, I gotta give it up to Eddie, bro. That's some grimy American ass shit, bro. Like, bro, good on you, bro.
It is, but he started with them, so is it grimy? Remember when Keyshawn debuted, it was with Matchroom. He debuted with them, and then
Yeah, you know what? That is American. That's American grimy shit, because you let Bob put in the work. When the product is done, he's gonna go rob his ass.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to fucking Eddie, man. He finally figured that shit out. But he'll
Eddie
have
ran off on the plug twice.
Yeah.
He would have a really strong if they get him, because you're gonna have Boots in Philly. You're gonna have Keyshawn in Virginia. You're gonna have Pacheco in LA. Bam from Texas, right? Bam from Texas. That's a strong stable of Americans, man. That's a strong stable of Americans, man. That's a strong stable.
Yep.
Who else does he have? Is that it, or for Americans?
As far as Americans, I would say those is the strongest Americans he would have. You know, Boots is a pretty big acquisition, but when you look at it as a whole picture, if you look at the whole picture, the motherfucker just got Ben Whitaker for the Brits. He got Ben Whitaker. He got that prospect Patty Brown, cruiserweight. He got an Australian. Remember, he got an Australian prospect, Tira Moana. That's a big, hard hitting motherfuckers. When you look at the whole stable, they got a lot over there, man.
Eddie also has that Olympian, that Omari Jones dude he's building up.
right. The American. I forgot
Yeah.
about him.
Not for
And
real,
he,
bro. Like if you knew what Eddie knew, bro.
yo,
If
suck
you
a
knew-
dick, bro. Yo, suck a fucking dick, bro.
He can't really
You know
tell
what I know?
You
You know what I know? You want to know what I know?
I don't.
You
Tell me.
you want to know what I
No.
know? That you could suck a fat dick. That's what I know. That's what I know. You can suck a fat fucking dick. You know what I'm saying?
hit him with that.
Right, but
Fucking
he got that.
chloride.
No, but look, he also has that Indian kid too. If
Oh,
he pops, I don't know if that Indian kid's gonna pop. He offensively he looks good. Anybody from the Middle East though, you could think what you want about me. I don't give a shit. I don't trust chins out
I
there.
can. Which one?
The Nishant Dev, the Indian kid.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And he's an Olympian, and I seen 2-3 of his fights or whatever. I seen his fights. He is good. Like you can see, yeah, he got something. I just wonder if you get hit, can you take it? Because that's something else. You know,
Historically, punch resistance. Historically, for those region fighters, yeah, historically.
I'm
not
saying,
good.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, like he has speed and pot. Like he's got good size for his weight. He has speed. He has power. His X's and O's look okay, actually. You know, he's an Olympian, so you know that he's well trained. But what separates the contenders from the Olympians, what it usually tends to be, is toughness. And you can't give somebody that. You know what I mean? Like you either got that or you don't. There's guys, they just tough as fucking shit. They got a good style for the pros, and physically they're good for the pros. But if you a guy, you know, you good for 3 rounds, yeah, you'll probably be a great fucking amateur. Amazing amateur. But I don't know about a pro. So we got to see. It's still early. It's still early
Put him in the
days.
Cuban. Hey, so for now, we're just gonna stick him in the Cuban bucket. Stick him in the Cuban bucket right now.
I mean, you kind of have to. Like I said, I don't
Right.
apologize for not trusting them chins out there. I'm not going to apologize for that. Nah, them guys, they tend to not be able to hold a shot. That's how that shit usually go. They can have speed and power. Look, Khan had speed and power, but he didn't have a chin. He had footwork. Didn't have a chin. So, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's different for Indians because Nishant Dev is Indian, whereas Khan, I think, is what, Pakistani?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's something. They're not the same thing, but I'm just saying the dudes from over there, I don't know.
I mean,
don't know how
actually,
well-
Jules, hold on. You're not far off. So, hey, you're not far off the Pakistani-India border. If you go back before the partition of India, keeping it short, the northwestern region, they're all basically all the same people. There's just some slight differences, but yeah, it's the same region. Same
Yeah,
people.
now you're not gonna get me in trouble with that shit. You said that shit. You motherfucker said that.
Yeah, no, it's
people.
true. Like, no, that's
I
history.
didn't-
I'm not talking crazy. That's just history.
Man, I mean, I ain't getting in trouble for that shit. I'm not going down the hill for
You're
that
like,
shit. I don't know.
okay, I'll give you an example. Right now, East or what's called Bangladesh, before the partition, well, after the partition, there was a section off to the east. What we know as Bangladesh today, that was East Pakistan. And before that, it was all India. Yeah.
Man.
That's
You know,
history.
you could
No,
say the
it's history,
same.
bro.
You could say the same thing about Ukraine and Russia. But if you say that shit now, motherfuckers ain't. Because remember, it was all the same shit.
Wasn't
Yeah.
wasn't Usyk born a fucking Russian, bro?
Technically, yes.
Yeah, but
I mean,
people
well,
like
probably
no.
born during the Soviet Union time. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but people be like, no, that was Ukraine. Like, all right, bro, all right.
I mean, it doesn't make
Yes.
them a Russian.
Why you think I
mean,
said that? That all that shit over there, Kazakhstan, all that shit over there, all of that was Russia, bro. Just be, yeah, all of that was
yeah.
Russia.
You go back far enough, they all fell under. They were all the Cossacks. So they're
Exactly.
all Slavic, the whole Slavic region. Yeah.
But
Little
if you say
differences
that-
here and there and
But
stuff.
if you
but
say that
overall-
shit, but if you say that shit now, motherfuckers won't get mad at you. So I'm like, yeah, I ain't co-signing that one. Y'all are what y'all say y'all are. They, them, she, her, he, him, and whatever, bro. Y'all are what y'all say y'all are. All right.
Like Keanu Reeves said, what'd he say? He's like, I'm at the point in my life where someone's like, 2 + 2 is 5. I'm like, oh, it's 5? Okay, it's 5.
Yeah, that's fine. I ain't gonna argue with you about it. That's what you think. That's what you said. You know what I'm saying? If only Real Talk knew what I knew and was trusted. You
Somebody still doing that, right, dude?
know what I'm saying?
Hey, he feel like he
He
need to get
understood.
back still done. Hey, real talk. He feel like he need to get back still in it.
No, I'm
You
gonna
understood-
It's just, you
If
gotta let-
you
gotta let
understood
simmer.
the things that I understood, that I understand, you know what I'm saying? You know You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Because you got
and
the
You don't
there's
source.
some
It
understand.
ain't 3.5
there,
mics,
there
dog. It ain't 3.5 mics.
there's some people wherever Layla posts something on Instagram or Twitter, they'll be like, "Yo, stop ducking the fight, stop duck." Like, really?
Fucking corny
Really,
ass.
dog.
Does she even have 1.5 for Layla?
I,
Like, come on, bro.
Bro,
like I
she only have
said,
one
dog.
for Layla, bro.
If motherfuckers understood, because I'm not at, because it's kind of sensitive and shit is going on, but it's like, dog, it's so obvious. You don't have 15 million, but just like Real Talk tried to say, because it's a common sense argument. If you have that kind of investor that can put up that kind of money, well, you wouldn't need a promoter. You understand? Like, you get 15 mil at the drop of a hat. Shit, you don't need a promoter then. But motherfuckers don't know what you're doing. I know what you're doing, motherfucker. But
Hey,
it
Jules,
is what
Bob
it is.
Arum. Hey, Bob Arum. My man was born December 8th, 1931. He was born a year after the Great Depression
Wow.
hopped off.
But
That's
That
World
dude
War
hit.
oh, some
II.
bitch.
Bro,
Yo, ain't that
93
World War
years old.
II? Ain't that
Bro,
World War II?
Nah,
he
that's
saw,
41.
he was raised by World War I veterans. He lived through World War II and everything that came after, bro. Today. till today.
Vietnam,
93 years.
Vietnam,
Yup.
crack,
Korean
Korea.
conflict.
You know what's
crack.
crazy? You know what's
Panama,
crazy, bro?
Grenada,
You know what's crazy? He was alive
a
for
few
Desert
different.
Storm, and he promoted Tim Desert Storm Bradley.
That's crazy. 2 desert storms, bro. War on drugs.
Like, that's true, but like, yo, that was hilarious, bro.
The war on drugs. The Gulf
Everything.
War.
He's seen
Oh,
that.
the Civil War
Hey,
with
the
him
height
and
of
Oscar.
glory of the mafia days in boxing too. He was there for that, bro.
He
You know,
was there
you
for
know
that?
he was up in that. We all know that.
Shit,
Yo.
man. We should
Fucking
all be
Aaron.
so
Shout
no,
out to
we
Aaron.
should
He's a
all
fucking
be
legend,
no, we
Nah,
bro.
should
dead
all
ass,
be
bro. I
so
would love to
lucky,
sit
bro.
down and talk to that motherfucker. Can you imagine all the shit?
The
Yeah,
shit
for
is
real.
that he's
You know what I mean?
the other shit is that he's still there. You know what I mean? That like, yo, you ask him some
Oh, he's
shit,
still
he is
cognitive
still
and shit.
he's that yo, you can ask him shit and he's still all of that. I would smoke a little weed with Undefeated later. We're gonna watch.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, and
Shout out.
he's 92, 94, and he's still at every one of his fights. Every one of them.
I think that's what keeps him going is that he still got stuff to do that he think about that he go to. You know what I mean? That he ain't stay stuck. Like, nah, I'm out here, bro. I'm out here. It's for homosexuals. If you ask him, you know what I'm saying? It's
That's
for
what-
skinheads.
That's what I'm saying. He should sell Top Rank the contracts to Eddie, bro. Like, come on, don't leave your son in charge, bro. Don't.
Well, I figure that you know, because Bob has more of a figurative role in the company now. Granted, that Todd Duboff is the president. Carl Moretti got weight too, and Carl Moretti, I think, is actually a better successor for the company than Todd Duboff. Carl Moretti knows what he's doing. Who the fuck is in a wind tunnel?
Somebody breathing heavy into the mic.
Yeah, who the fuck is that?
Damn.
Breathing all hard, like somebody jerking off. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, and
Isn't
I'm just wait.
Aaron's wife's the DeBow, right?
Say it again?
Bob Aaron's wife?
Yeah. She's the
Bob Aaron's wife.
DeBoff. She's the DeBoff.
She's the
Yeah,
DeBoff, right?
She's the DeBoff. Yeah, because that kid is from her side. So, you know what I mean? That's his stepson. That's his stepson. That's what it is. You know what I mean? But hey, he must really trust him to entrust him with the company. You know what I mean? For him to be the president of the shit. So I guess he must have, you know, he trusts him. I heard he's doing a terrible fucking job, but you know, that's just what I heard. I don't know how true it is. And yeah, man, that's what's going on. What's going on? Country, nobody died?
Not that I'm aware of.
Shut the fuck up, country.
Not that I'm aware of.
Country racist because D'Angelo died yesterday, but he ain't know.
You racist bastard.
That's why I fucking country,
I didn't
bro.
know who
Shout out
that
to racism,
was.
man.
How
Damn.
can I
Country.
be racist? I don't even know who the guy is.
Yeah,
Country.
motherfucker know every other motherfucking thing. He ain't know that shit.
Fuck you, country.
Fuck
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
real
yeah.
talk.
Thank you.
Cause you,
What the
if
fuck?
you knew
I'm
what I
asking
knew,
this man what you fuck I do.
Leave him not alone.
Catch a straight and
you know
shit.
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But Chad, what? There's a what? There's a matchroom show Friday. There's an MVP show Saturday. Virtual fight next weekend, right, y'all? No, he don't.
Yeah,
His
2
fight?
weeks from
No,
now.
it's
It's
no,
in
it's
no.
not. It's
It's
November, ain't it? Ain't his fight in
yeah,
November?
like the 22nd, 23rd, something like that.
No, the
I
22nd
thought
is
it was I thought it
Benavidez
was the
Yard.
beginning of
Oh yeah,
November.
that's right.
22nd
That's
is
right.
Benavidez Yard. His
Yeah.
shit is in the beginning. His shit is like the first, I think it is. Virgil shit.
But I mean,
Better,
in November is when
better
we
win
get
that
back to
shit.
our regularly scheduled program. Some decent fights here and there in November, right?
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah. In
I
November,
don't.
like it's I would say the biggest fights of the year because the way it's laid out, November's gonna be type busy and December's gonna be type busy because it's not just the big ones. Matchroom has about 5 shows in between November and December, just right there. They got like 5 shows just right there. Not
Anyway, it's
counting
coming back December, right?
exactly. Yeah, he fighting Picasso.
Picasso, right?
And shout out
He's
to
gonna.
Anyways Activity, man. Fuck out of here, bro. That's what
If only
boxing's
there were
about,
more.
bro. That
If
activity
only there
channel.
were more fighters like that, bro. That fight three,
Oh,
four
man.
times a year, bro. That's fucking lovely. And that kid, like, I didn't realize this until somebody said it yesterday. That kid has not actually fought at 122 in over a year. So now that he gonna have to make it, yeah, he's probably gonna get knocked the fuck out.
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
like,
he's going out. He's getting tucked
He's
in.
probably gonna get tucked in. The
Hey,
bed.
Happy
Like,
New
he
Year,
can turn
partner.
his TV
Curtis,
off, bro.
hey,
'Cause you
Curtis,
don't,
hang that shit up, bro. Cancel Christmas.
Cause you don't know the things I know. Real talk is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know
You know
what the
what I'm
fuck. Gotta know the things that I know and see
Bro,
the things that I see.
gotta tell him Happy New Year, bro, because you're going to sleep until it.
I mean, that really is a Happy New Year fight, though. That's at the end of the year. Like,
Yeah,
what
it's
a
very ass
card.
end.
They talking about a Matchroom Africa card too for December. So really, it's 6 shows but in November and December. It's really 6 shows they doing, and that's just them. That's not counting Virgil and Turkey shit and all that shit. So it's gonna be busy.
They're
It's
gonna
gonna be
put
busy.
Mbaku on
Rumble in the Jungle 2.0.
Fucking Mbaku, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm
You
saying?
bald-headed demon. Bald-headed
You
demon.
bold.
He was holding a hot
That shit
dog
came
when
from
he's.
the soul,
You
bro.
remember he was holding a hot dog when he said that, you bald-headed demon. You know what I'm saying? Shit is
That's just
crazy.
fucking funny, bro.
Fucking Superman hit streaming, y'all. They want me to watch
I'm
that
not
shit.
watching that gay shit.
I
I'm
ain't
not doing it.
watching that fucking shit. I did
No,
download.
and you know what's funny is I can feel the like bot pressure. Like when you go to comment
No, yeah,
section, you see
no,
the
yeah. You
fucking
turn,
glazing and
no, you
sucking
turn
dick.
your TV on. You turn your TV on, and the fucking band. Like, I'm not watching this shit, bro. Y'all not
Damn.
gonna make me watch this shit.
I just seen the tickets for Lubin Ortiz. They got a shit ton to go. They got a shit ton to go,
Oh,
bro.
I mean,
don't
they
so
got
like where that's gonna be at?
I
Bro,
mean,
it's in
that's good.
fucking Fort Worth,
Fort
bro. Might
Worth.
as
It's in Fort
like
Worth, Texas, bro.
that's
Kilometer away.
fucking
I don't want to
crazy.
drive all the way over there.
Oscar's fucking stupid.
No, yeah, yo están
That's
diciendo, mira,
dumb as fuck.
it's not for glazing boots. It's not for glazing. It's not even for liking boots or not liking them. It's just common sense. I don't know what the capacity of Virgil's next fight is. I don't know if it's 10,000, but I'm just saying Boots already did 10,000, 10,000, then 9,000 in Philly. That's where he at with his. Virgil, well, what's the capacity for this shit that he about to do? And is they even gonna hit that shit? I'ma say no. I don't and that's why I asked the other day. I don't know what it is, but it feel like people just don't fuck with Virgil as much as they should, because he is exciting to watch. But it feel like they
There's not
don't
enough.
fuck with
There's
him
not
like.
enough bacon there, bro. There's not enough eggs
Bro,
on the
let
bacon. You know
me
what I'm saying?
since me and Real Talk are from the same area as Virgil. Real Talk, does Virgil represent the North Texan Mexican, bro? Meaning
Yeah, he's
like
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 no
he's like
sabo, like
yeah, but he
kind
don't
of,
represent.
you know what I'm saying? Kind of antisocial, a little fucking weird. You know what I'm saying?
He's a little weird, bro. Like I think Mexicans fuck more with Benavides than with Virgil,
Yeah.
and that's saying a lot.
I could see that because like Benavidez, he is with the coke shit. His brother do be getting in trouble, right?
Yeah.
And we know David sniff coke. His dad, you know what I'm saying? He in the streets, he doing shit, he fucking bitches, he
No, I
getting
went
shot
to the
at.
His dad
because
probably beats his
I don't really
mom and
go out
shit.
for fights. You know,
Hey,
Right,
hey,
right,
and
yeah,
he's like,
like,
I can see how he names coke, he names streets, he names getting shot.
Yeah.
you know what I'm
His
saying?
his
no way.
dad
Like, I
probably
don't really go out for fights, way. But I went to the bar for the Morel and Benavidez fight. The whole everybody was sitting there packed out watching that shit, bro.
yeah.
They so is it that we can't see it because I'm not from Texas, so I don't know. Is it that Virgil appears like a nerd or a weirdo?
Yes.
Kind of, yeah.
Yes. Like
He's
if you
kind of
see
like a little
Benavidez,
think of like a little mocoso, like a little fucking silver tooth little
it's
fucker that
you
grew up.
see Benavidez, he comes to the ring with the Mexican flag, with the corridos, with everything that we want to see. Virgil comes
Yo,
out with like some band,
Virgil
some
has no
Metallica
culture,
shit.
you
way.
know what? You
No
know, but
culture.
Hey, and he's
is it?
not
Wait, is it?
Virgil's not controversial. He's boring.
No.
Outside
Is
the
it
ring,
my
he's boring.
imagination, or has Virgil never come out with the colors? Is it like? Because when you said that, it just dawned on me. Like, I don't think I've seen Virgil wear the colors.
I
You
don't think
don't?
don't
That's
he
why
He has.
represents
He
that.
came out with the colors, sombrero y
He
todo,
did.
and look, but like,
Oh, I
yeah,
think
he
Virgil,
he
has
you
because,
did.
but
Alex,
like
you
they said, he's
sure?
usually coming out. Yeah, but usually more often than not, he's coming out to like some alternative rock, some people.
Exactly. Exactly.
Coming out
Put it
to
Coming out
We're
to
not
coming
the
out to
wrong with
some
that, but
neo
what I'm saying is,
soul.
In
to
other
that
words,
yeah,
he's
you're
to
not
not
the
as
appealing to
ethnic
he ain't
as
appealing to
Metallica.
Rasa with that
bro.
shit,
He
bro.
he comes out to that Gaytalica, bro. We don't fuck with that over
Yo,
here.
listen,
He's not.
man.
In other words,
Metallica,
he's kind of
Metallica
got.
never did nothing to me,
Either either
bro.
He
either
said
either
Gaytalica.
Gaytalica or that Gay DC, bro. It's one of them shits.
What I'm gonna
He
say
said Gacy DC.
what I'm gonna say is
Those are two
I
legendary
guess
rock bands, bro. Come
yeah,
on, man.
he's bugging out. He's bugging.
No,
No,
yeah,
no,
wait,
I'm
like
not. Wait.
I
Give
don't
me.
agree with you, fam. You don't
Wait. Hold
represent
on.
us, bitch.
Wait. Hold on. Give me 1 second, Jules. Let's say Xander, right? He's Puerto Rican. Where's his next fight at?
Puerto Rico.
Okay, now imagine this motherfucker comes out in the island and he comes out to some fucking Led Zeppelin, bro. What the fuck is Bob gonna say? Where's the fucking merengue? Like, yo, where's the reggaeton at?
This
Where
is
What
the
the mariachi?
Where,
homosexuals.
where's the
what
salsa
the
at?
what the
Hey,
fuck is
but
this
hey,
homo
Pedro
shit?
Pedro Virgil's an American, bro. He comes out to American music, and he's a
Yeah,
Texan.
but I
Well,
guess no, but the question was, why does it feel like more
Uh-huh.
people don't fuck with Virgil? That does kind of
Yeah.
answer the question that you're not
Yeah,
indicative of the people. You're
if
you're not indicative
Yeah,
of
they're not
what
talking
Yeah.
shit about this music,
Well,
and they're just saying like, if that's your thing, you're not going to appeal to a lot of Mexican fans. And I agree.
if you
You know
knew
what,
what I
though?
knew,
He's Mexican American.
Exactly.
So I mean, hey,
Hold on.
conceivably, he
Oh,
could come out to
shit.
that song "Pocho" by Los Alacarnes.
what?
A la carne,
There's a
shout out to
song
La,
called
Fucking say
"Pocho"
country.
by Los Alacarnes, man.
shout out to Papa
Los
Foundry.
Alacranes.
Virgil is a rocker too. That's why Mexicans don't. He's a punk rocker. Yes, he is. That's what he like. He's a punk rocker, is what he is.
Yeah, but you know what?
That makes
a lot
sense.
of a lot of the Mexicans in Mexico would probably refer to him as a Pocho because he was born on the American side.
No, but Eke, he is a pocho country. He's born on the American side,
Yeah.
and he doesn't speak a lick of Spanish. Like he doesn't. Yo, dog, the audio that I played for you of yesterday of Bakram literally speaks Spanish. Like,
Yeah,
bro,
bro, I didn't know that shit.
That's funny as
I was
fuck.
gonna say, Jules, I was like, what the fuck?
Like
I
it's
think
not
you-
even like it's not like he knows a few words. Like he speaks it, dog. You can hit like more than
That's just
Virgil, more than
embarrassing, fool.
Ryan, more than Danny, more than Teofimo. That's wow, bro.
Okay, but I think
Bro, his
you
shit was better than
already
mine,
said-
bro.
I
Hey,
think
back
you
row
were-
got better Spanish than me. I was like, damn.
Get
I
Leo.
think you already said the reason why people in Mexico don't fuck with Virgil is because it's not a fucking Mexican. I know what people like to say, that you look at Virgil and you say, yeah, Virgil Ortiz, that sounds Mexico, and you watch Virgil, he looks like a Mexican. Yeah, but he's not a Mexican because he doesn't
Yeah.
speak the language, because he didn't born in the country. Yeah, that's about it. All that shit is accessory.
I agree
Yeah.
with her. I agree with Hurricane. He says Murtazaliev should just speak Spanish from now on. Wouldn't that be hilarious?
The thing is, no, listen to me. The thing is, it's underestimated how powerful that is in a sport that is driven by Latin Americans and Hispanic people, that they can understand Murtazaliev. So if he goes to an Izquierdazo, if he goes to an Azteca or something like that, he has a direct channel to the people that literally these motherfuckers don't have. Tio don't have that. That's why he don't pop. Ryan don't have that. Virgil don't have that. That's crazy.
Julius, I have a question about that.
Yeah.
What is Murtasaliev promotional and managerial situation right now? Who is it?
He's with Kathy Duva. He's with Kathy Duva of Main Events. You remember Kathy Duva? She used to have the deal on HBO. She was Kovalev's. So you can already put it together right there. You know that, well, yeah, if you with Kathy, you in the shit. And nothing against Kathy, by the way. Like, no, she's great lady, but they don't have a broadcast deal. And without that, you at the mercy of the elements. You don't got a broadcast deal. You don't got no money. All you could do, you rent a center, rent a Russian. That's what you're doing. You a middleman right now. You can't do nothing for him. You got to wait for somebody that could use him. And I mean, you see,
because when people
once again, we come back to network deals. Do you have a network deal?
Trying to tell you.
Yeah, but when people say that nobody knows about this guy or this other guy, that's hyperbole. With the case of Murtasaliev, yeah, nobody even have footage of that guy. Like they both have like 3 fights in total, including the Team Sue and the Cold Cave. So this guy has been fighting in obscurity, and he's a world champion. That's kind of embarrassing. I'm not talking about Murtasaliev. It's about this managerial situation.
I think that the PBC deliberately kept him off of television so that people wouldn't know what. Because it's kind of crazy that they had him fighting on the non-televised portion of shows for something like 3 years, or a little longer than that. And it's almost like they were hiding him. Like, yeah, don't let them, see this guy because they might like what they see. But I'm like, dog, that dude is fluent in English and Spanish and his language. And I'm like, that Spanish, man. You speak that shit. You could get some fans with that, man. Look at the Gennady Golovkin Mexican style Big Drummer Cho. That motherfucker didn't even speak that shit. He didn't, but just off of the Big Drummer chair, Mexicans was fucking with him, bro. They fucked with him.
Yeah, they were heavy.
So imagine if Murtazaliev go in there eating fucking tacos, talking shit, spilling beer on people and shit, smacking bitches. You know what I'm saying? Beat his wife. He'll be like the Mexican fighter of 2026, bro.
Bro, no, all Murtazaliev gotta do, just gotta come out, saca la bolsita, bro. Everybody will fucking it'll be over, bro.
What's the shit? Me gusta la mala, me gustas tu. Like, he come out to that shit, it's a fucking rap, bro. It's a fucking rap.
No, you need to come out.
We come out some Vicente, bro. Some Vicente,
it's
over, bro.
It's over, bro. Canelo yeah, Canelo came out of Chente all the time.
When he start booing him and shit, that shit was
Listos para los chingazos.
Hello, listos chingazos. He sounded so
because
funny when he said it.
Because what people who don't speak Spanish don't understand, when you hear shit like that and you speak Spanish, that shit is like it's about to give you a seizure. Like, stop. Please stop.
Yeah.
No. Like when they put that kryptonite on Super. No, please. Stop. Like,
just make it stop. Make it stop.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to motherfucking Luis. He tried speaking Spanish to the crowd after winning the fight, but halfway through he fucked up and said, "Sorry guys, I forgot the rest." No sabo. Bro, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's sad, bro. That's fucking sad, bro. Virgil probably never fucked a Spanish bitch before. That's sad, bro.
I don't think he's ever fucked, period.
That's sad too. He's like 27, bro. Shout out to Mr. Calderon. If Bakram ever fights any of them, no sabos, he should do also. Yo, I swear to God. Yo, you know how funny? Do you know how funny it would be if, like, yo, I need a translator and they got to translate Spanish? Bro, that'd be crazy.
A Russian
Yo,
dude translating Spanish. That's great.
he ain't even. But one thing about Russians that I've noticed, they pronounce their words the same way we do. They drill their R's like we do. Their vowels, they pronounce their vowels like we do. So it's like, yeah, I could see how he picked it up. I could see how it was able to transition. You know what I mean?
If I'm background, I'm talking shit to words. I'm gonna be like, after I whoop your ass in the interview, I'm gonna translate for you too, motherfucker. Like I'm
Pero,
telling
Manín, pero esta es la vaina también. Ponlo tú. To the point that Leo was making about his managerial situation, a couple of regular guys like us, I already like you already gonna know where I'm going with this. He could easily go to Azteca, to Izquierdazo, to Chava ESPN y hablar mierda de Virgil, ¿verdad? En una manera que lo van a entender. And he could get those fans on his side.
Oh yeah,
Jules,
they'll want him to win
Jules,
just off of the
it's
strength
this
that he
simple.
speaks
Check it out.
Spanish.
Yeah. So check this out. It's this simple. Set up a fight with a decent or high, better level name Mexican, whatever. It's in Mexico, right? The very first interview that takes place, you got all these Mexicans in Mexico. They're sitting gathered around looking at their TV, and they're like, this is Backrub Murtazalia from Russia, blah, blah. And when he starts speaking fluent Spanish, bro, that's it. They're gonna be like, we love this dude. We're all in. Let's go.
I tell you, and that the management and the promotion are sitting on this guy that could do this is the sort of the travesty of it, that you guys don't realize that you do this right, and he won't have to deal with this bullshit no more, because you got a guy, he's got a direct channel that other fighters don't have, but y'all not using it. We found out on some bullshit that he could speak Spanish. Like, we should have been known that, Kathy. Like, you should have been using that to his advantage.
Like, they're slipping real bad right now on his marketability potential right now, bro. Like, man,
you know what I'm saying,
bro,
that's friendly
style.
style.
I love about Mexican boxing fans. They don't give a fuck where you're from. They don't. Matter of fact, you don't even need to know Spanish. If they watch you and you fight, like you actually fight, they're like, we like this guy. They're gonna keep watching.
La tipa esta, the WBO super flyweight champion, con el poquito de español que ella habla, they fuck with her. Because, she's trained by Manny Robles. When she fights, it's on the West Coast in front of Mexican fans. She's fought in Mexico. And it's like, like, they'll fuck with you if you got that direct channel. Pero si tú eres un pocho, I don't know. But I feel like si tú eres un pocho, they're going to resent you. I don't know. Y'all would have to tell me. I don't know. But I feel like, if you was born here and you don't speak a lick, they not going to fuck with you, man. They not gonna fuck with you. They might not like you because of that. If anything, they might not like you. Might dislike you. So,
hey, leave me alone.
Shut the fuck up, country. You know what I'm saying? And man, that's crazy.
Shit, we've been waiting to hear that, bro. Like an hour. About damn time.
Because Real Talk was fucking with me because he doesn't know the things that I know, and I was distracted. By that. You know what I'm saying? I was distracted by that, man. But shit, man. I hope he gets a fight, but I have a feeling, Alex, that this dude is gonna miss a year and a half.
Jeez.
He's gonna miss a year and a half. He won't fight this year. That Kelly shit. That shit ain't gonna happen, bro.
No.
Josh,
Nope.
that shit is not gonna happen. If it was gonna happen, they would have made it already. That shit. And I think when he don't fight Kelly, he might sit out for another 6 months, because remember, he observes Ramadan. That shit starts in March, right? Don't Ramadan start in March?
Yeah.
So if he don't find somebody to fight in between now and March, the dude gonna sit out for a year and 6 months. A little longer than that.
Yo,
crazy.
Switching topics.
Fucking bullshit, bro.
What do you think about Keith saying for Eddie to call him?
I think he's desperate, bro.
Yeah, so he's gonna leave the island, right?
He's been desperate.
The shit. I did a video. I did a video on it, and just reading the little tells that he gave away, that he's a family guy. I hear you, and that he hasn't been keeping up with boxing. I hear you. And that Eddie is a good promoter. He said that more than once. He said Eddie is a good promoter. Okay, call me Eddie. It's like, all right, I see what's going on. I see how you feel. I see how you feeling. You know what I mean? Eddie's a good promoter. I bet he is. I bet he is.
But here's the thing, and you know what, Juice? But here's what fucking little Chief Keef's forgetting, bro. Eddie gonna put you in some real motherfuckers.
I would have loved to send
Nah,
Thurman and Brooke.
Nah, you can't say that after the Lima fight. Relax, bro. Relax,
Nah,
Alex.
shit, yeah.
That's a
Fuck,
real
let me fall back,
motherfucker.
yeah.
That's a real motherfucker.
Yeah, never mind. But bro, I've been so
Eddie-
busy, I forgot about that one.
If
Give me a pass
eventually,
on that
if
one. My
no,
bad,
because
dog.
you're half right. You're half right that Eddie will put you in with somebody real, but it's gonna be 2 or 3 Limas before that. It's gonna be some Limas.
But here's the thing, though. We talking about. Hold up. We talking about Keith, bro. We're talking about Thurmeister, dog. We're talking about the thermos. Look, bro.
He's what? He's
He's
36
Hey,
now?
a mid-level C plus B minus dude is a threat to him right now.
Listen.
Let's be
He
real.
got Shakur, an electrician. So I think he could get Keith somebody that works on air conditioners. Like somebody like that.
all right.
Oh, but how
HVAC
much?
dude. Let's get a
But
fucking
stupid,
HVAC
right?
dude. You know what I mean?
Keith is 36, right? He's around
Hey,
He's
36.
30
calling
he's
up
36.
Yeah,
subcontractors
so
and shit.
it's almost
Yeah.
time
Hey,
for him
tell-
to go. So it might
Hey,
be ready
Jules,
for boots already.
Hey, I'm gonna tell Eddie to call me, bro. Fuck it. Let me fight Keith.
No, I'm
Thurman.
telling you,
I'm
like if
43.
he
You know,
can
fuck it,
get
let's do it.
Shakur an electrician, he could probably get somebody for Keith, you know, like somebody HVAC.
Nah,
or-
he'll probably
or
get him like
maybe-
a
Plumber.
drywall.
Hey, I'm
or
retired.
some
I'm
shit.
retired, bro. And it could be a veteran fight night, bro. It could be for charity. I'll get in there with
For
Keith.
real.
Let's do it.
Okay, wait a minute. Look, you know what the Shakur situation was at that moment. Floyd
Yeah.
was like 3 hours before the fight that he pulled up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna get to have an electrician or something, or a paletero, or
You can get like a
someone
framer or a
fucking-
roofer.
Yeah,
Somebody who he could get Keith somebody who remodels bathrooms, like somebody
Okay.
like that. Like
yeah, but
he-
in the case of
Like
Kid
a
Turner,
tile worker.
Kid-
There you go.
what Kid is basically saying is telling it out loud to the media. Okay, Eddie, I'm ready to sell out.
help
Give
me.
No, it's give me boots, because I think Kid understands by now that nobody's gonna make you any favor. You are not making a comeback. You are gonna come back against a real one, and you're gonna get your ass beat the fuck out. That's
The other-
just your destiny.
And
That's
the
your,
other
that's
thing,
your
and the other thing is that for cashing out with Sebastian, you know, like if he was serious about fighting him, right? If he was serious, and it looks like he was, I guess, because his face is all marked up, so he's definitely been sparring for the fight. If you're serious about fighting, right? Well, you probably make more cashing out with Boots than you would make cashing out with Sebastian. Sebastian don't draw nothing, bro. You're not gonna get nothing fighting that motherfucker. They probably like,
Yeah.
we'll pay you off the upside. Except there's no fucking upside, dog. That shit ain't gonna sell nothing.
Yeah, but Kid has to be reasonable, because everyone knows what Kid is trying to do. Kid wants to get his ass beat for a lot of money. Now, that's
Pretty much.
it's what it is. It is what it is. But you cannot be asking like 6 or 7 minutes. No, you have to be reasonable, because
Leo,
if you get
I would
crazy-
be Leo, I'll say the most I think Keith could get out of Eduardo, the most, like the highest number, the most 1.5.
Hey, that's not gonna be enough.
He's not. I know, but he's not getting more than that. They not gonna give Keith Thurman 2-3. Like for what, dog? What? Why would we give him 2-3? Why? Because he
Maybe-
beat Brock Jarvis.
Maybe Thurman versus Conor Ben at 54, maybe.
Yeah, but see, the thing about that is, here, this is what's weird. I don't believe that Eddie would pay Keith more than 1.5 for Boots. I don't believe he would pay him more than that, right? And the fight would presumably be in America. Whereas with Conor, if he would have took the opportunity, I think Keith could have got two, maybe, yeah, because it would have been big over there. It would have been big, like. Thurman versus Ben in the UK would have been bigger than Thurman versus Boots in America. So that frees up more money for you to do it. But I think it's too late. Like, yeah, it's a wrap for that. It's dead on that, bro. It's a wrap.
I agree with you, Julius. But this is about what Keith Thurman thinks, because everyone, at welterweight and super welterweight, even at middleweight, that's a dream fight in terms of who is going to be the first to fold Keith Thurman, because he has never been beaten like decisively. Like, yeah, this is nobody has pushed him.
Nobody fucked him up. Nobody fucked him up.
Nobody has fucked him up. So everyone wants to be the first, and it's kind of sad for Keith Thurman, but Keith knows that. He knows that it's not for anyone in the top 10. Keith Thurman doesn't have a guaranteed victory. Nobody.
No.
He actually is not the favorite.
Well, I'll go even farther, Leo. He don't have a chance.
No.
Yeah. Okay. But
Bro, I'm sorry, bro. You got put on baby deer legs twice by Jose Cito Lopez, bro.
Bro, you got beat by a 40-year-old. You got beat by a 42-year-old Manny Pacquiao, and that was in 2019, bro. That's
6
crazy.
years ago, fam.
Yeah,
That's
but
crazy.
I understand what he wants to do, because Keith Thurman is not. I never thought that if they would make that fight, Keith Thurman is not going to try to win that fight. He's going to use his leg. He actually has good legs to get out of the way. He's not going to connect any punches because Fundora is like 3 miles away from him in terms of reach.
I'm telling you, he would have got the beating that he would have got. I don't think that fight is going to happen. Personally, I don't, because of the stuff that's out there. Initially, I said, which turned out to be true, that if they reschedule it, it will not be a main event, but they may add it to Manny's card, right? Well, the problem now is Manny might go back to Top Rank. So I was like, yeah, you fucked, bro. You may not even get the cash out with Fundora. You fucked. So
yeah, but I don't know if because that's gonna be the play. Keith Thurman at least is gonna ask for $3 million to fight Boots. I don't know if he's gonna get that.
For America, I don't think that fight is big enough, because you're gonna give Boots 3 or something like that to then give Thurman 3. $6 million pot for Boots and Thurman? Remember, they was gonna give Brian 2, close to 2. Like, what was it, 1.7? And he had a belt. Fuck, we giving Keith Thurman?
Yeah,
fuck we giving Keith Thurman?
Julius is kind of fucked up, but Eddie Hearn by now he understands that if he's gonna promote Boots, he's gonna lose a little bit of money every time, because these guys, they're not gonna fight him. Look at what happened with Brian Norman. Bro, $2 million for that fight is losing money, because you're not worth $2 million or 1.5 or whatever. So you're gonna lose money, and you have to pay Boots. I'm not telling you have to pay him $2-3 million, but yeah, until he reaches that level, you're gonna kind of lose money with them. Now, if Boots is with the long term, yeah, you're gonna make your money back, because if Boots can pull that off, beat all those guys, yeah, it's gonna become a draw. People are gonna
but I'm saying that you don't get into a haggling situation, right? What I'm saying is, you don't get into a haggling situation with a champion to then turn around and give Keith Thurman $2-3 million. Like, yeah, that's not happening. Eddie's retarded, but he's not fucking stupid, though. Like, yeah, he ain't.
Okay, George.
Fuck is we gonna give Keith Thurman $3 million for what?
No, you'd lose your ass on that gig. You'd lose your ass on that gig, bro. There's no way.
Yeah,
but no way.
Two things. There is a reason why everyone has been talking about, we want to make a fight with Keith Thurman and Errol Spence. Those fighters ain't shit, but they want the opportunity to show up their fighters against this recognizable name, especially Keith Thurman, because Keith Thurman is shot these days.
Brody, if that were true with Thurman, if that were true, Thurman would have a lot more options than what he's about to do. The Fundora fight is an act of desperation. That's a byproduct of people not putting up money for your ass. If you doing that shit, you must not have no options if you was about to do that shit. So, I don't know. Like I said, in America, I can't see Eddie offering Keith more than 1.5. Like, bro, you don't got a belt. You don't have a hairline. Nobody watches your hairline. I can't see it,
you're
bro.
talking about the food. You were talking about the food
stretch, bro.
Yeah. I'm saying that If Keith was willing to fight Fundora, that is an act of desperation based on the offers that he's not getting. Like, bro, you was really about to do that? Damn, you desperate. You must be.
Okay. Fundora is, if you are talking about PVC, guys, Fundora is the guy around those weights. There is no more aerospace. Sean Porter is retired, so that's the guy. Now, you understand what people were talking about Al Heyman and the loyalty that those fighters have with Al Heyman. I think this is more of that. Keith Thurman could have get some other. I'm not talking about just now. I'm talking about years ago. Him getting offers for other fighters with another welterweight, now with another super welterweight, but he tried to make the Fundora fight because, he's a PVC and he's loyal to them. Now, Kid by now has to understand that there is no money. So it doesn't pay off to be loyal anymore.
I'm saying, no, listen. The catalyst for what is happening is that the Fundora fight fell apart. He was probably going to do that fucking shit. Now, you don't even have that. That was you cashing out. That was you. Now you can't cash out. You can't. So you need to go fuck with Ed. It's just, does Ed have? Look, go over there. I'll tell you what. Listen, check this shit out. I just came up with a great fucking plan. It's fucking beautiful. Right? You go back to welterweight because Keith is not a big guy. That's not a big guy at all. I'm pretty sure he could probably still make 147 if he tries really hard. You go fight the IBF champion, Lewis Crocker, in the UK. He needs a name. He's not beating no one at 154.
I don't think he's beating no one at welterweight. You're not gonna be paid for that fight. No.
Listen.
You're not getting $1 million for that fight.
No. Listen, you probably get more fucking around with Lewis Crocker than you was about to get your ass beat by fucking Sebastian Fundora. That motherfucker fight in front of empty auditoriums, bro. Look at any Fundora fight.
I understand, but if we're talking about Kid Thurman, if he's trying to catch up, his chance is a super welterweight. Because look, Mario Pavlos, he already fought that guy. I don't think he make any money with that. And he fought him because Mario is trash. That's it. That's a guy was moving up in weight. With Rolly is not interested in fighting Keith Thurman. Because Keith Thurman Rolly is not dumb. He's not gonna fight that guy. He's gonna wait for a Manny Pacquiao or some other bum ass.
No, Rolly se jodió. They ordered the Guillaume fight.
Like cashing out is fighting Fundora. That's cashing out.
I don't know.
Do you know? No, listen, Don.
That's a sad cash out.
Check me out. Check me out. It's cashing out because people don't realize how careful Thurman has been and for how long he was careful. That you didn't want no problems with Kell Brock. That's what gets ignored. That Brooke was champion for 3 years. Who was you calling out? Paulie Malignaggi, Danny Garcia. You know what I'm saying? You got wild energy. You duck Brooke, and you also duck Spence, and you also duck Crawford, and you also duck Crawford. That dude don't want
chocolate brownies.
Chocolate brownie, right?
Who ducks that guy?
No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You remember? Do you not remember Kell Brook? Yo, listen.
Yeah,
I tell you what.
No.
Brooke would have beat him. Don. Brooke would have beat him.
Special K, bro.
Brooke would have beat him. I'm telling you, bro. Brooke would have beat him.
You know what? A good cash out would be Thurman going back to welterweight and fighting Ryan Garcia. That would be a good cash out right there.
Yeah, but the shit is, I don't think that Keith has the pull to get that fight. Is the problem? He don't have the pull. That's why Fighting Fundora represents an act of desperation because you can't get Rolly. You can't. You can't get Ryan. You can't. They don't give a fuck about you.
He's somewhat of a name that Ryan can have on his record and be like, yeah, he beat Keith Thurman. Like, you know.
Bro, I'm telling you, Ryan is in the process of Ryan is trying to get a
fighter that
fight.
Ryan's fighting too. It's just like it would make better sense at least and get paid more money.
I'm just saying, for a guy who's been risk averse for years, fighting a Fundora is a cash out. The only reason
the entire PBC stable like risk averse every fucking fight.
I mean, yeah, but the idea that you fighting, you can't be fight like, look, man, you don't be wanting to fight shit, all right? So the fact that you finally fighting somebody that could beat your ass, yeah, you are cashing out. This is you trying to cash out. It's kind of sad. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up.
But okay, Julius, let me ask you this question about Boots. Because we have to stop to talk about the bomb. Keaton. Who gives a fuck about him? But Boots, what's the plan for him?
I know what the plan is.
What's the
I know what the plan is.
Okay.
I know what the plan is. I told you the plan. Look, the Virgil shit, I'm going to tell you the plan, Leo. The Virgil shit is not going to happen. They're hoping it happens. They're hoping it happens because they believe he would win, but it's not going to happen. So the plan will be, let's get in Baru. We'll beat Baru. After we beat Baru, we go after the Russian, because now when we go after the Russian, no rehydration cap. We beat him because he's probably going to be inactive by the time we get to him. I said this, Leo, that he's not fighting this year. That's 1 year gone. If he doesn't fight in between,
Backrub's not fighting again.
I'm telling dog, like you don't see, nobody want to fight him.
Who's managing this dude? Who
fucking Kathy Duva.
Duva.
Oh fuck, dude.
Listen. Now check me out. He has a small window to have a fight before Ramadan. Ramadan starts in March. That means you got till I could see you not gonna fight this year. So that means next year you got January, February, 2 months done to make a fight because he observes Ramadan. He's not. He ain't gonna fight nobody March, April. So it's like, yeah, I'm thinking, Leo. The plan is Boots Baru. After we get Baru, we go after Bakram. Why? He don't cost a lot of money, and that motherfucker probably gonna be coming off 1.5 years of inactivity. That's the plan. Okay.
Yeah,
that's the plan.
Martusalif, I'm gonna have to see it to believe it because I think there is a reason why so many people are adverse to fighting. I hope Boots could.
No. Let me tell you something. I'm not the Boots guy. I'm not from Philly. I do eat cheesesteaks. I ate one earlier today, but I'm not from Philly. And I'm not the Boots guy. I'm just saying, in the right environment, Boots can beat that guy. If that guy's coming off 1.5 years of inactivity, he can beat that guy.
He's got to get busy, man. It's already been 1 year.
Turkey is the only one, and not to use him as the savior, but bro, he's the only one who can help Bakram. He's the only one. Kathy don't have no money. She don't have no broadcast deal. That dude has been negotiating for 3 years for a Josh Kelly fight, bro. For a Josh Kelly fight, bro.
All right, I just looked it up. And the fight happened last October on the 19th.
I'm trying to tell you, it's already been a year. It's already been a year. And
the guy needs to get busy, man.
IBF ordered Bakram versus Josh Kelly. They've been negotiating for weeks. I'm telling you, Josh Kelly not gonna fight this dude, dog. He not fucking dumb. He not gonna fight this dude.
Top ramen, dude. Fuck that shit. Just fight.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
So
I figure unless Turkey helps this guy, Turkey, if you listening, and I know you be listening, I know you do, you gotta help this fucking guy, man. Get him Charles Conwell, get him somebody. You gotta help it. Turkey's his only hope. fellas. That's his
Yeah, man.
Just
only.
keep him
and listen,
active. For Christ's sake. Somebody keep him active. That's all we need, man.
he should have rode the train of I just beat Tim Zoo and up and up.
You don't think he wanted to, bro? Nobody want to fight him. Him fucking up Tim, bro. Him fucking up Tim is the reason nobody bro. They don't want to deal with that shit.
Fucking pussy motherfuckers, dude.
You know what I'm saying? They don't want to deal with that shit.
What are we doing in this sport? The fuck are we watching this shit for?
Yeah, but
It's fucking table tennis.
They're pussy, but you have to understand that Marchesano's career has been a couple of fights and a series of step-aside deals.
Yeah.
Like, there is not much about Marchesano's career that someone is going to say, oh, I would like to fight a guy that doesn't have any fucking tape to watch. They have absolutely negative marquee value by now.
Well, that's what boxing's going to be. That's where it's going to go, and I'm going to watch it. Fuck these motherfuckers.
Listen. It's gonna cost you money. It's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you money, and it's gonna cost you teeth.
Let's
to
fucking
fight
barbecue
Backrun.
all these fucking dudes. Let's nuke them. Fuck these guys.
And the shit I'm saying is, unfortunately for him, unless Turkey intervenes, and there is hope, because if nothing else, there is time. There is time in between now and March. I believe Ramadan starts at the middle or the end of March. There is time in between now and then for Turkey to maybe use this guy on a show. But right now, indefinitely, it looks like he's not going to fight at all this year. At all. So that's already a year down, right? To where if Boots fights Baru early next year, I figure in the first quarter, he beats Baru. I think he can beat Baru. I do. And if you catch an inactive Bakram after that in the summer, when Ramadan is over, yeah, he can beat him too.
Yeah, but I agree with you that those motherfuckers are pussy because they are. But Mortasaliev's career so far, look, Katie, that's negligence. Like, you cannot expect to make one step aside deal, another step aside. There were like how many? 3? You really thought that you were going to make the Jermer fight?
You know what the thing is? No, Leo, you know what the thing is? Kathy's revenue stream is renting fighters, basically. She doesn't have a broadcast deal. So if you hit the gas on the Charlo fight, you know what Charlo might do? He might drop the belt. And yeah, he drops the belt. Congratulations, you have a belt. Do you have any fight dates? Do you have any money? And they'd be he has a belt right now. You see that he has a belt right now, and he's fucked. What Kathy was thinking was, look, we take the step aside money. They're still, not only are we getting the step aside money, but they are keeping him active just on the non-televised portion of a show. But he is getting a fight purse. He is getting a step aside fee. The alternative is hitting the gas and getting a belt, but no fight dates. No fight dates, no money. Money don't shoot out the belt. You know, it's not an ATM where you hit a couple of buttons and some money come out that shit. So it's like, I feel for Kathy, because it's like there's only so much you could do when you don't have a network giving you money.
No, I don't feel for that pitch because you buried that motherfucker in the under. You actually buried his career. Like,
Bro, his career was already buried. It was already buried.
Nah, no, you cannot say that. If you have him in the televised part of the show, maybe I don't know what would be of his.
It was understand. It was PBC shows. It was up to them whether or not they wanted to put that motherfucker on TV. What I'm saying is, even though the step aside deals kind of fucked him, it was the lesser of two evils. It was, because you're getting fight dates, you're getting a fight purse, you're getting a little extra off the top because of the step aside money. The alternative is getting a belt, but no fight dates. Fuck you gonna do with a belt with no dates? The shit he doing now? Nothing. So she did what she could.
You could have at least get. I think this was the right decision because maybe now this is not getting any fights, but someone now is gonna have to fight him. I blame a little bit more society himself, the guy himself, because he doesn't say anything. Motherfucker speak like 4 languages and doesn't say anything about nothing. So
he's fucking Russian, bro. Those guys are fucking stoic. You know, he probably goes home and stares at a wall for 4 hours. Does he look like he goes home and plays Call of Duty?
No.
Yeah, but okay, if your situation is so precarious, you should go to any fucking interview or any fucking network and say, okay, Virgin Ortiz is a fact, Paul Sainz is a fact, Kurt Thurman is a nobody, and nobody wants to fight. That's it.
I mean, yeah, no, you have to be your own biggest advocate. I agree with that, but have you seen the guy? He's a fucking stoic, bro. Like he's not gonna do that. So, you know, his situation is what it is, man. Look, man, on that note, I'm fucking going to sleep. I see y'all motherfuckers tomorrow.
Nice,
Lazy.
brother.
Yeah, suck it slow.